My name is Clara Towson, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
I am Francisca George, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Susan Leemans, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom. Yeah.
My name is Zainab Summers, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hey guys, my name is Sasha Vickery, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Hi, my name is Lloyd Harris, and I'm a friend of the show.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is João Fonseca, and I'm a friend of the show.
Boom.
Yes.
Take one. Well done.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Paulini, and I'm a friend of the show.
Wow, Jasmine, you got it in one time.
Ready? Play.
Indeed. Yes, I'll just make myself a cup of tea, not mud tea, that is frequently consumed in Argentina, where this match has taken place. One of my favorite 250s on the tour, no doubt about this. Maybe one of my favorite tournaments on the tour. Love the Argentina Open in Buenos Aires. I was lucky enough to be present in Buenos Aires a couple of years ago. Representing Talking Tennis in the media there. As we look at Joao Fonseca's tournament record, which is 5-0. Okay. I'm getting myself comfortable. I hope you are getting yourself comfortable wherever in the world you are tuning in from. Do get voting in our poll. They're just warming up at the moment. Joao Fonseca, of course, seeking his third title on the ATP Tour. Having won this title in Buenos Aires a year ago. He also won in Basel, an indoor tournament. Of course, he could have opted for Rotterdam or Dallas this week, but I think he's always likely to probably play this Golden Swing back-to-back because, of course, he'll be desperate to do well in Rio, unlike last year when he went out in the first round to Alexandra Muller, if memory serves. Do get talk to us in the live chat as well, let you know where you're tuning in from. They're just warming up at the moment. So, yeah. Hello, Estensis. Lovely to see you tuning in on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, please do hit the like button. And of course, if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. We are edging closer and closer. We are 102 subscribers right now away from the capacity of the Arthur Ashe Stadium. These two have played once before in the Bucharest quarterfinal, Tabilo winning 6-4 in the third set. He actually lost the first set to Joao. I think this is a tough opening match for Joao. He could easily go out. That is for sure. Tabilo is going to serve first. Fonseca won the toss, by the way, and chose to receive. I'm going to share the score with you on the screen. These players have yet to get underway, but they're just warming up right now, practicing serves. Alejandro Tabilo of Chile against Joao Fonseca from Brazil. So an all South American affair. The umpire today is Jimmy Pino Agote, as they practice serves. Of course, Joao Fonseca, the defending champion last year, had a bit of a roller coaster ride to that title that ended up seeing him beat Francisco Cerundolo in the final. Fun fact about this tournament and also this principal court, it has a train track running across the back end of one of the two ends of this court. It's in a rather affluent neighborhood, let's say that, as are most tennis tournaments. Not all, but most. As tennis, unfortunately, we're not permitted to show this match. But we will be talking you through it. And Tabilo has won the first point on his serve. As we get underway in Buenos Aires, the Argentinian capital. Nice backhand down the line there. Fonseca would probably be a bit disappointed he didn't get that back in play. It is 15-love for Tabilo, the Chilean. Tabilo, of course, has won titles himself. Last year, didn't he win a title? Maybe Hong Kong or somewhere, not Hong Kong, but somewhere in Asia he won a title. I think, didn't he beat Musetti maybe in a final on hard? Just going to have a quick look. Chengdu in China in a third set tiebreak. Lorenzo Musetti, of course, he's on a run of final defeats. Tabilo here, 30-love. Good serve there as well that Joao doesn't deal with, and it's 40-love and 3 game points for Alejandro. And it's a hold to love for Tabilo. So João Fonseca won this tournament last year. Diaz Acosta won it in 2024. Who won it in 2023? Cam Norrie? Or did Cam Norrie win Rio? So I think maybe Alcaraz won it in 2023, did he? Or did he win it in 2022? Alcaraz beat Norrie in the final in 2023. 2022. Who won it in 2022? Schwartzman, maybe? Casper Ruud won it in 2022, beating Diego Schwartzman in the final. Maybe Schwartzman won it in 2021? Yeah, he did. He beat Fran Cerundolo in the final. So Cerundolo's lost a couple of finals in Buenos Aires. Huge forehand there from Fonseca, but it's not one in the point. We're still very much in the rally. Wonderful backhand down the line from Alejandro Tabilo. Love 15. Tabilo winning all 5 points of this match thus far. And Fonseca is finally on the board, winning a point, 15 all. As Tabilo goes long with that backhand. As I say, these two players, Tabilo and Fonseca, have met once before. Nice serve down the tee there from Fonseca. Lovely big forehand down the line from Joao. 30-15. Let me know in the live chat, where in the world are you tuning in from? I'm in Bonn in Western Germany. It's a wonderful return there from Alejandro Tabilo to bring up 30 all. Make sure you hit that like button. And do feel free to share. Click the share button so you can share this across your socials. Joao Fonseca here, and I spot a bother on his serve. It's 30 all, and he's missed the first serve as well. So anything but a good start for Joao. After he misses that forehand, we have a break point for Alejandro Tabilo. And Tabilo gets the break. And a very underwhelming start here for Joao Fonseca. Shock news today in Buenos Aires is that Berrettini is out. It was a forehand that Fonseca missed, by the way, to make it 2-love for Alejandro Tabilo.
sun is just beginning to set in Buenos Aires, where the local time, I'm going to guess about 5:30 Buenos Aires time. Oh, actually a bit later than that. So it's 7:36 p.m. in Buenos Aires. Ricardo Martin, 6589. Can you hit the like button and also hit that subscribe? Tabilo misses the forehand. If you hit subscribe, by the way, Ricardo, you'll see that number tick over. So, 2-love, 15-love, Alejandro Tabilo. The Chilean is off to a flyer. Fonseca winning just 2 points in this match so far. 9 points for Tabilo. And 9 points becomes 10 points for Tabilo. Tabilo's won 10 points and Fonseca has won 2. A really tough opening match, I would argue, for Joao. He dumps that backhand into the net to give Tabilo 30 love. Hola, Ricardo. ¿Hablas español? Si habla español, dime sí en el chat. Okay, Tabilo there, serves down the tee. Now it's on the forehand of Alejandro. He's won another point. So it's now 11 points for Alejandro Tabilo, 2 for Joao Fonseca. Joao is really struggling to get into this match right now. And if he doesn't hurry up, this first set will have come and gone. That's how quick the pace is. And Tabilo races into a 3-love lead. He has won 12 of the first 14 points. And he's yet to drop a point on his serve. I have gone for Darderi to win the title in Buenos Aires. That was my prediction before the tournament. Tabilo there clenching his fist and looking towards his coaching staff. News from the Argentina Open today is that Burruchaga is out. He lost in 3 sets to his countryman Thomas Martin Echeverri. So that's Echeverri into the quarterfinals already. Other news as well from Buenos Aires is that Hugo Garabelli beat his countryman Comisania in straight sets. Navoni knocked out the American Emilio Nava 6-2, 6-1. And Kochiva, arguably an upset there, beating Matteo Berrettini 4-3. That was in the match that preceded this. Are we going to see another surprise in Buenos Aires with Tabilo beating Fonseca? Well, 3-love, the Chilean leads over the Brazilian in this all South American affair. Kopchiva, of course, is Czech and Berrettini is Italian. So there are plenty of non-South Americans as well competing in this tournament. See some Brazilian shirts in the crowd. Quite an underwhelming start for their charge, who has won just 2 of the opening 14 points of this match. Okay, João Fonseca to serve. Love 3. Can he get his first game on the board? Well, it's going to be another first serve because he clips the net on the first serve and it lands in. But it will be another first serve for the Brazilian. Serve, of course, is one of his biggest strengths. And he's very much into this service game after some good serving and a nice +1 forehand winner for 15 love. 15 love has now become 30 love as well. So at last, Fonseca seems to be settling into this match, but it might be a little bit too late to rescue this first set. We'll see. He's 3 love down right now. Tabilo, they're dumping a backhand into the net to give Fonseca the 30 love advantage in this game. Let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. I'm in Bonn in Western Germany as we watch Fonseca now winning 40 love. His first time he's got 3 points on his serve because in his previous service game he won just 2 points. Some gifts here from Tabilo on the backhand side, I would argue. 40 love. Do hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe. We are 102 subscribers away from the capacity of the Arthur Ashe Stadium. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Alejandro Tabilo, by the way, has lost that game because Fonseca is held to love. So Joao is off the mark. And that serve, by the way, that he just hit down the tee, hit 217 kilometers an hour. If you have Instagram as well, give us a follow on Instagram at Talking Tennis TT. Also, TikTok, give us a follow there too. We're edging closer to 2,000 followers on Instagram. 15 love here for Tabilo on his serve. And 15 love becomes 30 love for Alejandro as he edges closer to a 4-1 lead in this opening set. It's been a pretty quick first set. It was a lovely serve +1 pickup volley that earned Tabilo that second point. It's been a pretty quick set. We've not had any deuce points yet. We had Tabilo's not actually lost a point on serve so far. That's 4, 8, 10 points now on serve for Tabilo and 0 for João Fonseca. João Fonseca. Tudo bem. Do Brasil. We've got one now because I think Tabilo has just missed that forehand. So it's 30-15. That's the first point that João has earned on the Tabilo serve. Let me know in the live chat, where are you watching this match from? Where are you located? I'm in Germany. I'm sure some of you will be in the Americas, maybe some in Asia or Australia. I think that must have clipped the net, that serve. So we've got another serve here for Tabilo, but it will be the first serve still. Fonseca winning just 1 point on the Tabilo serve so far. Another good serve from Alejandro, now on the forehand, and Fonseca can't pick that up. A funny bounce off the clay. Of course, this is the first time some of these players would have been competing on the clay, possibly since the French Open, maybe. Depends on whether they did any of the post-Wimbledon clay swing. But I don't think Fonseca played Bastard or any of those tournaments. Anyway, Fonseca here, 40-15 down. Stays in this rally. Fonseca is going to win the next point because Tabilo goes too big on the forehand. So it is 40-30. Are we going to get our first deuce game in this first set? We've not had a deuce game thus far. Tabilo had not lost a point on his serve until this game, but now he's lost 3 because we are indeed going to have our first deuce. So, deuce it is. As again, it's a forehand that went long from Alejandro. Fonseca eases himself into this match. Are we going to get a first break point for Joao on the Alejandro Tabilo serve? Tabilo's forehand letting him down a little bit in this match, or in this game, I should say. Okay, Tabilo serves out wide, but he's missed the first serve. So it is a second serve here for Joao Fonseca to look at as he applies pressure to the Chilean serve for the first time. It's a really good return from Joao. Now he comes into the net. It's a nice backhand there. And in fact, Tabilo cannot deal with it. So indeed, we have our first break point of this match for Joao Fonseca, much to the delight of the crowd. Yeah, the drop shot there from Tabilo did not work, and we've got a break point for Joao Fonseca to get this back on serve. But Tabilo today has been serving pretty well and pretty big thus far, at least until this game. Serves big down the tee. Fonseca, though, gets it back in play. Now it's on the slice from Joao. Joao not quite sure where to go with that point, and it's an excellent backhand cross-court from Tabilo to save the break point. Deuce. Backhand cross court there was wonderful from Tabilo. Okay, Tabilo serving here, deuce. Forehand, oh, going to miss the first serve. Are we going to get another break point for Joao? Forehand return. Backhand slice now from Joao. Slice there, drop shot from Tabilo. Is he going to be able to pass Fonseca at the net? He is. Game point now for Alejandro Tabilo on 4-1. So we look at the Joao Fonseca team there quite frequently. That was a good backhand cross-court pass there from Tabilo. So 3-1 advantage Chilean. Game point for 4-1. Serves out wide. Too good, I think. Too good. Oh, wow. Wonderful volley there at the net from Tabilo. Killed that. And it is indeed 4-1. Change of ends. As Joao Fonseca desperately seeks a change of fortune, we will take a quick break.
Ready? Play.
And if you're wondering what this little thing is, well, let me tell you now, whether it be tea, coffee, or merely water, it tastes so much better from a talking tennis mug. And you know what? They can be yours if you wish to purchase one from our website. We've also got bags and stickers and hoodies and notebooks. Mira Andreeva. T-shirts as well, of course, coming in both black and white. And we've got a classic jumper for you as well, and many, many other things for you to purchase for excellent prices so you can look like some of the coolest people on the tour. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. All things tennis indeed. Fonseca to serve here at 1-4. Tabilo had to save a break point in that previous service game, but he fended it off. Wonderful volley from him, killing that shot at the net there from Fonseca, but it was a wonderful kill volley, I would say, from Tabilo. Fonseca paying the price for a sluggish start that saw him win just 2 points across the first 3 games. And as a result, it's 4-1 in this set. Okay, on the forehand of Joao. Now on the backhand cross court from him. The forehand down the line from Tabilo is going to miss. So 15 love. Joao Fonseca. Thank you for the latest person, by the way, who just hit the subscribe button. I just saw that tick over from 669 to 670. So thank you very much for that. Fonseca misses the first serve. Second serve here, therefore, for Tabilo to look at. Backhand there from Alejandro into the backhand of Fonseca. Now it's on the slice of Joao. Now it's on Joao's forehand to the backhand drop shot there from Tabilo. It's not bad. Joao chases it down. Now Joao's going to be lobbed. Wonderful, wonderful tweener from Joao Fonseca. Tabilo on this occasion cannot deal with the volley, and it's 30 love. Wow, take a bow, Joao Fonseca, for that tweener, which was just stunning in terms of pace. He's just basically hit it as hard as he can. I mean, not many people will hit a tweener that hard on the ATP Tour. Tabilo just couldn't deal with it. A tweener is so hard to hit. Unreturned serve there. Tabilo hits the return long, and it's 40 love. Joao definitely much more settled in this match, but it might be too late to win the first set. Remember, he is defending champion here in Buenos Aires, and therefore defending 250 ATP Tour points. There's no sign of the back issue that troubled him during the Australian swing, and he holds for 2-4. Over to you, Tabilo, to serve at 4-2. Okay, 4-2. One around forehand. Now to the backhand of Tabilo. Backhand from Joao Fonseca. Backhand cross court from Tabilo is going to go long. Love 15. So, Joao. Is he making his move now in this first set? Of course, Joao, a lot of pressure will be on him next week in Rio as he heads to his hometown. Backhand return here from Joao. Forehand from Tabilo is wild. Love 30. Tabilo serving. Love 30. People just tuning in, do hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Tabilo misses the first serve, so a second serve here for Joao Fonseca to look at. Double fault, love 40. 3 break points for Joao Fonseca to get this first set back on serve. He had break points in the previous, he had a break point in the previous Tabilo service game. He's now got 3 more. Tabilo to serve. 3 break points in a row here. Good serve there from Tabilo, but we're into the rally. Forehand now from Joao into the backhand of Tabilo. Forehand from Tabilo. Now, of course, Tabilo's a lefty, so he's there on the forehand now. Now it's on the forehand of Joao. Still forehand into the backhand of Joao Fonseca. That's a bit short, but that's not too bad. Now Joao can unleash on the backhand, but he's not unleashed big enough. Now it's a drop shot, and it's too good. Lovely drop shot there from Joao Fonseca. He breaks, and we're back on serve. Okay, 4-3. Or 3-4. And when Fonseca returns to the court, he'll be serving at 3-4. The defending champion in Buenos Aires has got it back on serve. And he looks fine. Those of you that would have been concerned about Joao's health after one or two back issues during the Australian swing, I can put those, at least for now, at ease. He looks like he's moving fine, and physically he seems okay. He was just struggling to get in the match at the beginning. Tabilo was serving well, and Joao hadn't found his range. But now, think about a couple of these special shots that we've seen in the last couple of games. That tweener was wild in terms of the pace that he managed to get on it. And then also that drop shot there was exquisite. That helped him win that previous game, breaking the Tabilo serve for the first time in the match. We're now back on serve, and is Fonseca's Argentina Open defense back on track? Lots of Brazilians there in the crowd. Of course, it's not too far away. A couple of hours by plane. I was on that flight myself from Buenos Aires to Rio a couple of years ago as I covered both of the tournaments for Talking Tennis. That was before Joao joined the tour. Okay, 3-4 Fonseca serving. Where are you going to go with this serve, Joao? Down the tee, but misses the first serve. So a second serve here for Alejandro Tabilo to look at. Nice one, Joao. Lovely forehand winner there off that short ball. 15 love. Oh, Fonseca, has he made that forehand? I think he might have just missed it. 15 all. Okay, now on the forehand of Joao, going in behind Tabilo. Now he's got a smash, which he puts away, 30-15. So, serve down the tee there from Fonseca. Now the forehand is too good up the line. 40-15. The defending champion is well in the groove right now as he seeks to win his third game in a row from 4-1 down and seek parity in this first set. Thank you for our latest subscriber, by the way. So, game points here for João Fonseca. Forehand there from Joao has missed in the tram line. That was an opportunity for Joao to put that one away. Tabilo has gone off the boil a bit in these last few games. Remember how quick he started out the traps. Not losing a point on serve in his first two service games. Joao getting his range now both on serve and during rallies, but he's missed that first serve. So a second serve here at 40-30. Back forehand return from Tabilo. He's got good depth on it. Now he's on the forehand again. There's a nice slice there, but that's a good backhand there. Wonderful passing shot down the line from Tabilo, and we're at deuce. That's where being a lefty comes in handy. Good movement there as well from Tabilo. Sliding into that one nicely. Deuce. Backhand return is excellent from Tabilo. It's a wonderful return. It's going to be a break point for the Chilean. And so from 40-15, Tabilo has won 3 points in a row and now has a break point. Here in the Argentinian capital, which way is this set going to twist in which direction next? Well into the Buenos Aires evening now, just after 8 o'clock in the evening. Backhand return into the forehand of Joao Fonseca. Now on the forehand of Tabilo. Backhand from Fonseca. Has that gone long? It has. Tabilo gets the break from nowhere. Tabilo is now going to serve for the first set. Remember, Fonseca's run last year was anything but an easy, smooth ride. I think he had to save a match point, didn't he? Maybe against Coria? Or maybe it wasn't against Coria, but he was a tough three-setter. Yeah, against Navoni, I think maybe there were match points that needed to be saved. Beat Echeverri in straights, then he came through Coria, Navoni, and Jeddah in 3. He may well have to come through this in 3 as well. Forehand here from Tabilo's too good. 15 love. I think Fonseca will come through this in the end, one way or another. But Tabilo is a really, really tough first round for the number 3 seed and reigning champ in Argentina. I mean, they don't come much tougher, to be honest. Not so sure, Louis. Not so sure. 3 set points now for Alejandro Tabilo. This will be his 3rd service game without dropping a point if he does do so. Fonseca return there. Be disappointing. It is an element of his game that I think he needs to improve. Remember, Joao did it the hard way last year with so many 3-setters en route to the title. And he's going to have to do so again as Tabilo wins the first set by 6-3. Big serving from him, and there's a big forehand to finish it off. A lovely +1 winner there for the Chilean. Hitting his spots. And it really has been about momentum, this match, hasn't it? Because we had Tabilo racing into a 4-1 lead. Then Joao Fonseca looked like he was reeling him back in and was on the verge of getting it to 4-all. But Joao lost a bit of concentration, perhaps, at 40-15, at 3-4. And Tabilo took advantage within the last 3 games, or in the last couple of games, sorry, to do so. Do hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit subscribe. Nine forehand winners off the racket of Tabilo, and so 13 in total in that first set. Just 6 winners for Fonseca as he struggled to hit through the clay, and also Alejandro Tabilo's defense. Tabilo came out the blocks lightning fast. And don't forget, 3 of his service holds, he did so without dropping a point. which tells you how dominant he was through those 3 games on his serve. Had to save a break point in another one of his service games, and then obviously got broken in the other. But 5 service games for Tabilo, 4 of which were holds. And he broke Joao's serve on 2 separate occasions. And on the second occasion, the decisive one, he was 40-15 down, but he won 4 points in a row. As we look at the Buenos Aires night sky. That's a nice drone shot. It's a great tournament. All right, Nguyen, I hope you do subscribe and donate if Fonseca wins. You can subscribe anyway because it doesn't cost anything. And if you subscribe, by the way, you will see that little number tick over. And you can do a little dance. Where are you based, by the way, Nguyen Troy 6413? I'm in Germany as I watch this. So it's just past midnight here. Just past 8 o'clock in the evening in Buenos Aires. Good serve there from Fonseca out wide. It's an ace for 30 love. 221 kilometers an hour. Oh, you're in Vietnam. Okay. I've been to Vietnam. Where in Vietnam are you? If you're in one of the big cities, I'll know it. I was there, 18 years ago, I think it was. Oh, Hugh, I haven't been there. But I have been to Vietnam. In the Hue, is that Hue City? Is that? It's right in the middle of the country, isn't it? Educational, medical, and cultural hub, I believe, which borders Quang Tri to the north and Da Nang to the south, with Salavan and Sekong of Laos to the west and the South China Sea to the east. Population just over 1.5 million, I think. Hue City. I am watching it on Sky Sports in Germany. Fonseca holds, by the way, comfortably. Hit the like button. And of course, if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Oh. Sorry, I just got a dog following Talking Tennis on Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram as well, at Talking Tennis TT. We've just gained, Yuki the dog is now following us. Okay, so we're into this service game. We've got love 15. So Joao Fonseca has won all the points so far in this set, but now Tabilo's won the next one for 15 all. Also give us a follow on, or give us a subscribe on YouTube. But if you do, you'll see that little number just below me tick over. We are now less than 100 subscribers away from filling the Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York. Okay, run around forehand return here for Fonseca. Backhand drop shot from Tabilo. Joao runs that one down, and I think he's got good accuracy there, and Tabilo cannot deal with it, with that baseline shot. Did it land on the baseline? Anyway, either way, Fonseca wins the point. It's 15-30. Yeah. Tabilo can't believe it. 15-30. Okay, so Tabilo serving here, 15-30. Where are you going to go with this serve? Out wide, but you're going to miss it. Chance for Joao Fonseca to lay his marker down. Ooh, look at this rush return. It's a very interesting tactic for Joao. Ah, but he's put the forehand into the net. Very unique return that in terms of the way he ran into it, Joao Fonseca. In the end, though, he was very much into the rally. Had a short ball. Normally, Fonseca puts those away. Instead, he didn't. It's 30-all. Where are you going to go with this serve? You are going to miss it, Tabilo. It is 30-all. Oh dear, Fonseca putting that return into the net, so it's deuce. Sorry, 40-30. Tabilo holds for 1-all. Where do you watch your tennis coverage, by the way, Nguyen? So some of the results we have from Argentina today include Kopchiva beating Berrettini in straight sets, Echeverri beating Burruchaga in an all-Argentinian affair in 3 sets, Navoni, the Argentinian, beating Nava in straights, while Hugo Garabelli knocked out last year's Rio Open finalist, I'm going to say, Comesaña, or was it semi-finalist? Semi-finalist, maybe. Semi-finalist, Comesaña. Beat... Oh, that's Nueve de Julio, a famous street through the middle of Buenos Aires there with that obelisk in the middle. And the Marriott Hotel. Okay, 1 game all. Fonseca serving. He is up 30-15 here on his serve. Don't forget, of course, he was up 40-15 on his serve in a service game at 3-4. Yeah, Comesaña, he beat Zverev, didn't he? In the Rio Open quarterfinals last year of 3 sets, but lost to Alexander Muller in the semis. Muller would go on to lose to Baez in the final. What is going on here? I think you're going to... Oh, should have lost that point, Fonseca, but some good net coverage from him. And ultimately, Tabilo dumps his backhand or forehand into the net. Backhand. Seems some great aerial footage here in Buenos Aires. Some of these drones. So 40-15, 2 game points for Joao Fonseca. And he's held for 2-1. Hey, Chino. Chino, do me a favor, Chino Del 630. Hit the like button. And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. 2-1 change of ends. Come and join us watching on YouTube if you're having some problems with the footage from Buenos Aires. I see there's a notification. Thank you, Chino Del 630. Where in the world are you based? Then I can maybe help you. Three aces so far for Joao in this particular encounter. He won that last game with an ace. You are in the US. Okay. Chicago. Let's have a quick look. Some Brazilians there in the crowd. Tennis TV. I think that's your best bet. I'm going to send you a link in the live chat. Remember, João Fonseca last year won the title and did so coming from a set down to Coria in the round of 16 and a set down to Navoni in the quarterfinals. Well, if he's going to retain his title, he's going to have to do so from a set down as well, because he's lost the first set to Tabilo here, but he does lead 2-1 in the second set. But Tabilo's serving here, 1-2. My pleasure, Chino Del 630. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well on our channel, and then you'll know every time we go live. And I could always assist you with other tennis questions if you ever have any. Not a sellout here in Buenos Aires. Now, Fonseca, can he apply some pressure to the Tabilo serve? 15 all here. Give us a follow on Instagram at Talking Tennis TT. Tabilo wins the next point for 30-15. Okay, so Tabilo here serving at 30-15. Won that previous point on his second serve. Fonseca there disappointing again on the return. So the return of serve is probably the biggest weakness in Fonseca's game. Maybe some experience, but, you know, in terms of pulling the trigger sometimes too early and too impetuously. But Jeremiah, C2022, believes that Tabilo is going to win. Well, Jeremiah, interesting thought. Can you click subscribe on our YouTube channel? And if you do, you'll see this little number below tick over, and you can do a little dance. Backhand return here from Fonseca. Good depth on that return. Now he's got a short ball. Can he attack it? Yes, he can. And he wins the point. Ashley thinks that Fonseca's all hype. Good to see you, Ashley, by the way. Make sure you hit that like button. Tabilo is really good on clay. I think Tabilo's good on... He's all right on the grass, and he's certainly decent on the hard courts as well. 30 all here on the Tabilo serve, mind you. Is there going to be a break point here potentially for Joao Fonseca? Misses the first serve. Thank you for that latest subscription, by the way. We're now 96 subscribers away. Yeah, he did. Fonseca lost the last time they played. Ooh, how did that go through the backhand? That was a funny bounce, I think. Just clipped the line there, which I think caused that strange bounce. And it's 40-30. Yeah, that was in, I'm going to say in Bucharest, was it? Maybe? In 2024? Okay, Tabilo hits 7-40-30. Backhand return. Forehand from Tabilo. Backhand from Fonseca into the backhand of Tabilo. Forehand now from Fonseca into the backhand of Tabilo. Drop shot there from Alejandro. He's going to have this one, is he? Oh, wonderful net coverage there from Fonseca. Deuce. Well done. João Fonseca there at the net. Good net coverage. We've got deuce. Shubhambor 3652 is saying Tabilo should win. Well, either way, if you could hit the like button, but also click subscribe, that would be amazing. And if you hit subscribe, you'll see this number tick over. And you can do a little dance. Okay, deuce. Tabilo serving here. Where are you going to go with this serve? Out what? Oh, it's an ace. Well done, Tabilo. Hitting his spots there. Game point for 2-all. A real flat serve that was. Okay. Where are you going to go with this serve? Game point for the Chilean. Goes down the tee but misses the first serve. So a second serve here. Backhand return. Backhand now into the forehand of Fonseca. Slice from Fonseca. Oh, Fonseca's missed. So it's 2-all. $5,000? Please tell me you haven't got $5,000 on this. Brojo 7921. Brojo, can you please hit subscribe on our channel? Brojo's got 1,000 on this. Please tell me this is not dollars. Anyway, everyone, please hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. And it's Fonseca love 15 here. Backhand return. Forehand from Fonseca. Backhand cross court from Tabilo into the forehand of Fonseca. Backhand Tabilo back into the forehand of Fonseca. Clips the net but stays in. Now it's a backhand cross court from Fonseca that misses, bringing up love 15 for Tabilo. He did go big on that backhand cross court. Ashley here thinking that these are bots in the live chat. Joseph saying he's got 2K on Fonseca, but I'm wondering if these are real people. If you're a real person, Joseph Stambrook, Shumbampor 3652 and Brojo 7921, if you're real people, click subscribe right now. Okay. Love 15. First serve from Fonseca has been missed. Stephen Black 8311 telling me gambling's big in the US. Ashley thinks they're not real. Joshua here saying Chubb is insane, but he's not a bot. Joshua, if you can hit subscribe, that would be great. Okay, 15-all here. Fonseca serving. 2-all, 15-all. Okay. Where are you going to go with this one, Joao? Misses the first serve. Oh, just got a couple of subscribers. Thank you very much. Joseph Stambrook asking, how do you subscribe? There's a button just below the screen where it just says subscribe, and you can hit subscribe. And when you do that, Joseph, you'll see this now just move over. So it's on YouTube, and just below the screen, there's a like button. If you can hit that as well, that'd be great. And then just click subscribe. All free, of course. Okay, 30-15 here on the Fonseca serve. Backhand return. Backhand now. Forehand from Tabilo's got good depth on it. Who's in charge of this rally right now? Well, Fonseca's gone long and it's 30-all. 30 all here. Huge moments in this opening clash for Joao Fonseca in Buenos Aires. Comes in for the serve volley and he misses it. I think he was just a little hesitant there. Yeah, it was not good enough serve either for a serve volley. But he still had a chance, but he hesitated and paid the price. And we've got a break point for Alejandro Tabilo. 30-40 here on the Fonseca serve. Where are you going to go with this serve? Misses the first serve. So a second serve for Alejandro Tabilo to look at. Doesn't serve volley this time. Huge forehand, but it's not big enough. Backhand now into the forehand of Tabilo. Now it's another forehand for Joao. And the backhand's going to go long from Tabilo. Deuce. Yeah, maybe Tabilo a little bit passive there. Deuce. Okay, so breakpoint saved there for Joao, but he might have to face another one yet. Gets his first serve in there. Forehand now from Joao into the backhand of Tabilo. Joao not getting anywhere near enough depth, though, on some of these forehands. But it is going to go long from Tabilo on the backhand, so it's game point for Joao Fonseca. Was in a really sticky situation. And yet now has a game point for 3-2. Thank you for that subscription, by the way, whoever that was. That might have been Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. Be cool. Be like Joseph and hit subscribe. It was a big forehand there, and Joao as well coming into the net, but ultimately not having to deal with it as Tabilo couldn't get it over the net. Joao is pumped right now. Joao is really in trouble there at 2-all and facing a break point. $5 a.m. in India. It is 12:30 here in Buenos Aires. Where in India, Shubhambor, are you watching from? Tabilo is the more experienced of the two, and of course he did win their previous encounter, albeit that was a little while ago, in Bucharest, I think. Okay. So, Mumbai. Okay. See a city in India. Financial capital, no? Population 12.5 million, maybe? Something like that. Of course, used to be called Bombay. The densely populated city, of course, that it is on the Indian west coast, but it is very much a financial center. Is it India's largest city as well? Of course, you've got Mumbai Harbour waterfront. You've got that iconic gateway of India, the Stone Arch, right? Built by the British Raj in 1924. So just 100 years ago. You've also got the Elephanta Island, haven't you? With the cave temples dedicated to the Hindu god Shiva. It's got a big Bollywood film industry as well going there. Okay, here we go. Tabilo serving. He's not going to be too concerned about the Bollywood film industry as he comes in and chases this down and puts it away for 15 love. Larry here asking about the tennis points system. Larry, it's It's best of 3 sets. And so far, we've had 1 set for Tabilo. So the first one to get 2 sets wins the match. So at the moment, Tabilo is winning by 1 set to love. It is now 30 love on his serve as he seeks to get to 3-3 in the second set. Remember, the first one to get 6 games wins the set, but you have to win by 2 clear games. So 1 set for Tabilo, 0 for Fonseca. You're welcome, Larry. Make sure you hit that like button, by the way. And if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. We are 91 subscribers away. Oh, lovely return from Fonseca. Another big forehand from him. Brings up 30-15. We are 91 subscribers away from the capacity of the Arthur Ashe Stadium. The biggest stadium in the world. 91 subscribers. I was born in the UK, but live in Germany. Okay, Tabilo to serve. Misses the first serve. I was at this tournament 2 years ago, covering it for Talking Tennis. Oh, got another subscriber. Thank you very much. Fonseca on the defense. Tabilo comes into the net. Doesn't put the volley away. So we are at 3 all. $30 all now. Are we going to get a break point for Joao Fonseca? Big moment here. Biggest point of the match so far. 3-2. 30 all. Not a bad serve from Tabilo. Now he's on the forehand. Now it's on the forehand of Joao. Really lofted up there with a good amount of depth. Big forehands here from Fonseca. Huge forehands. Tabilo doing well to defend. Tabilo doing well to defend. And he's not going to defend that. We've got a break point for Joao Fonseca. 30-40, ladies and gentlemen. With Joao threatening to go up 4-2 in this second set. David, where in the world are you tuning in from? David, if you could hit the like button on this video, but also click subscribe, that would be great. Okay, 30-40, Tabilo to serve. Where are you going to go with this first serve? Misses it down the tee. So a second serve for Joao Fonseca to look at. Forehand return. Backhand from Tabilo. Forehand Fonseca is very good. Now he's going to come into the net. Drop shot is exquisite. And Joao Fonseca breaks 4-2. He leads in this second set. Remember, the first 1-6. Thank you, Joseph, for becoming a member. Wonderful. You can all become a member from as little as $2 or €2 or £2 per month. You can become a member just like Joseph. You'll be supporting the channel so we can keep continuing delivering you content and expertise. But also, you'll get exclusive access to interviews from challengers and with other professional tennis players that'll be exclusive for you. Plus, you can send some emojis in the live chat that other people cannot. Okay, Fonseca comes into the net. Can he put this volley away? He doesn't put it cleanly away, but he's won the point, 15 love. If you want to become a member, the link is pinned in the live chat. So, 15 love, João Fonseca. Where are you going to go with this serve? Clips the net, lands in. So it's going to be a second serve. So it's going to be another first serve, my bad. I don't know. What are the... I mean, for me, right now, just give me a moment. Let me just see how this next couple of points goes. Fonseca will be disappointed with that forehand that he just dumped into the net. I mean, for me right now, it's probably... just give me a moment. I want to see how this point goes, and then I'm going to tell you. 15 all. Okay, I'm going... I think it's 51-49 Tabilo to Fonseca, but it is basically 50-50 right now. Okay, remember everyone who's watching, hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. Okay, second serve here for Tabilo to look at 30-15. Fonseca holds here, and he should win this set. It's a wonderful backhand down the line there from Tabilo, 30 all. This game is huge, though, because Fonseca wins this game, and you imagine that he does win the set one way or another. Okay. Fonseca here serving 4-2, 30 all. Welcome, Joseph, as our newest YouTube member. Thank you for joining. You can be cool like Joseph and become a member too if you click the link pinned in the live chat. Good forehand there from Fonseca. Backhand cross court from Joao. Backhand again going down the line to the backhand of Tabilo. And Tabilo goes long. 40-30. Joao Fonseca. Game point for Joao Fonseca to go up 5-2 in this second set. Getting closer to 9 o'clock in the evening local time in Buenos Aires. Okay, 40-30. Fonseca serving. Clips the net and goes long on the first serve. So a second serve here for Tabilo to look at. The forehand there goes long from Fonseca, so it's deuce. Remember, this game is huge in the destiny of the second set, and perhaps even the match. There is the coaching team of Joao Fonseca. Deuce. Is Tabilo going to get a breakback point here? Good return there from Tabilo. Forehand from Alejandro. Backhand from Fonseca. Forehand Tabilo. Backhand Fonseca into the backhand now of Tabilo. Forehand Fonseca's pretty big. Short ball there from Tabilo, but we're still very much into the rallies. He moves Fonseca around. Just waiting for his moment to pounce. But he's gone long, Tabilo. He's really lost his range in the last few games. And we have a game point for Joao Fonseca. For 5-2. SRT Matthias, can you please hit that like button and click subscribe on our channel? Drop shot there from Fonseca, which has been so effective in this second set. And he holds for 5-2. That is huge. If you can, Matthias, click subscribe. You will see that number just below my screen tick over. We are currently 91 subscribers away from filling the Arthur Ashe Stadium. The biggest stadium in world tennis. Look, that is the capacity. We are 90 subscribers away. 91 because we just lost a subscriber. Someone not happy with our service. Oh well. Can't please everyone. But anyway, we will get there. And I think we'll get there this week. Whether it will be tomorrow, Saturday, don't know. But sometime in the next few days. Is Joao Fonseca going to get over the line in this second set? I think so. It's looking good for Joao right now to level the score and push this to a third set. Plenty of Brazilians there in the crowd. Rio to Buenos Aires, by the way, is about 2 hours by plane. I've done the journey a few times. So, Tabilo here serving at 2-5. Remember, Alejandro is serving to stay in this second set. Fonseca wins this game, and we're going to a third set. So, where are you going to go with this first serve? 2-5. Second serve for Fonseca to look at. So a good little bit of good news there to begin this service game for Joao. Run around forehand return. Backhand from Tabilo. Oh, good accuracy there on the forehand from Joao Fonseca. Love 15. So, Joao Fonseca 3 points away from winning this second set and pushing us to a third and deciding set in Buenos Aires. Now it's on the forehand of Tabilo. Backhand from Fonseca goes into the net. 15 all. Technically, though, Fonseca's still 3 points away from winning this set. Okay. Second serve here for Joao Fonseca to look at. Run around forehand return. That's a good forehand there from Tabilo. Now it's Tabilo again. Another good forehand from him. The slice is from Fonseca. Backhand from Fonseca is pretty big, but not big enough. This time the forehand slice from Fonseca is also not going to do the damage. And this time he goes to the backhand down the line. But Tabilo dealing with everything that Fonseca can throw at him. And now it's too big a forehand from Tabilo for Fonseca to deal with. And it is 30-15. Okay, backhand return here from Fonseca. Now it's on the forehand of Tabilo. That's really big. Fonseca there with a slice. That's a lovely backhand up the line for Tabilo for 40-15. 2 game points now for Alejandro Tabilo to make it 5-3. And then Fonseca will be serving for the second set. Two game points here for Alejandro Tabilo. Serve down the tee, backhand return. Forehand from Tabilo comes into the net, but doesn't deal with the volley very well. Fonseca does really well. And that volley there from Tabilo, not good enough. Missed. 40-30. Okay, Tabilo here. Wonderful forehand there to hold for 5-3. Okay, so Fonseca, can you close out this set and push us to a third? Win this game, you win the set by 6-3, and we go to a third set. You've won the first point, so again, you're 3 points away from winning this set with a wonderful serve +1 forehand winner. Do let me know in the live chat, where in the world are you watching this match from? Or where in the world are you tuning in to Talking Tennis from? I'm in Bonn, in Western Germany. Be good to know where you are. I know we've got some people in from Vietnam and from India and from the US in the live chat. Backhand return. Backhand from Fonseca goes into the net, and it's 15-all. Some slightly anxious groans from the Brazilian supporters in the crowd. Okay. So Fonseca here serving 15-all. He's still 3 points away from sealing this set. Misses the first serve. Anxious moments here for the Brazilian and his supporters. Second serve, lands it in. Tabilo does well with the return, but what a forehand winner that is from Joao Fonseca. 30-15 for the Brazilian. Well, well, well. 2 points now away from winning this set, Joao. He's not been broken in this set either. He's had a few hairy moments, particularly at 2-all. Good serve down the tee there from Joao. Backhand cross court. Forehand from Tabilo. Forehand now from Joao. Got good depth on that. Joao, is he going to come into the net? No, he's not. But good depth there again from Joao Fonseca. Clips the net. Gets a bit lucky there, does Joao. Now it's on the backhand. Drop shot from him. Tabilo comes in. Oh, wonderful net coverage there from Alejandro Tabilo. Dealing with those volleys really well. 30-all. Do give us a follow on Instagram. Get your phones out right now. Get your Instagram up and find Talking Tennis TT and click follow so you get even more tennis coverage. Okay. Fonseca here serving 30-all. Still 2 points away. Misses that first serve by a big margin. Forehand return is going to go long, so it's set point now. Got some people here in the live chat. Texas, Vietnam. More from the US as well. Brownsville in Texas. Hotiga 14. If you can hit subscribe, that would be amazing on our channel. Okay, set point here, Joao Fonseca. Where are you going to go with this first serve? You are going down the tee, but you're going to miss. And you're going to miss by some margin. I'll come back to that point in a moment. Backhand there, cross court. Forehand from Fonseca into the backhand of Tabilo. Lovely forehand from Fonseca, and he wins the set. 6-3. Shub Hambor. If I knew how to slow that scoreboard down, that would be amazing, but I don't. Listen, either way, we're going to a third set. Matthias, you never watched tennis before, and yet you're betting on it. Anyway, we're going to a third set. So the winner of this set, it's a straight shootout now. Whoever wins this set wins the match. The first one to win 6 games, but you need to win by 2 clear games. So 6-5 is not good enough. 6-4, 6-3, 6-2, 6-1, or 6-0. And you win the set and therefore the match. Yeah, so give us a follow on Instagram. Get your phones out at Talking Tennis TT. And we're going to a third set, ladies and gentlemen. Tabilo really dropping off in that set, as we can see from some of those stats. Not that the Brazilians in the crowd will be too concerned with that. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Matthias. Brojo. And several others in the chat. Hello, Sunny Sour Cream 6570. Sunny Sour Cream 6570. Can you click subscribe on our YouTube channel? So Tabilo will serve first at the beginning of this deciding set, and he has actually won the first point. So it's 15-love for the Chilean. First serve down the tee. Now it's down the middle of the court. 30-love. Alejandro Tabilo. Oh, we just gained a couple of subscribers. Thank you very much. Okay. 30-love here for Tabilo. Tabilo's going crazy right now. Good serve out wide there from Alejandro Tabilo. It's an ace from the Chilean. 40-love. And he has 3 game points for a 1-love lead. Feel free to join the live chat and send in a super chat as well. Maybe if you're a fan of Tabilo and you want him to win, you can send in a super chat. He's missed that backhand cross court, 40-15. So from 40-love, it's now 40-30 on the Tabilo serve. Missing that first serve there in a big way, Tabilo. It's a really good return there from Fonseca that set up that short ball to give him 40-30. But Tabilo does hold serve here. A little bit of a wobble there for the Chilean. It's a nice drop shot from him that Fonseca wasn't able to chase down to give him that first game. So, Tabilo serving first. It's a small advantage for the Chilean in this third set as we approach the 1.5 hour mark for a 3-set clay court match. It's not been too slow in pace. A couple of juice games, a couple of dodgy moments, but the pace is quick. 1 hour, 27 minutes now on the clock. And Fonseca to serve, love 1 in this particular encounter. At the beginning of the third set. Wonderful to have so many of you tuning in right now on YouTube. Please do hit that subscribe button, especially if you haven't done so already anyway. About 30 of you watching right now have not subscribed. But if you do hit subscribe, that number below me will tick over and over and over. It'll go doo 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 doo. If you all click subscribe now, that's what will happen. Okay, Fonseca here serving at the beginning of the third set. Remember, the winner of this set will win the match. And it is 15-all on the Brazilian serve after he goes a backhand there into the net. Every point now feels bigger and bigger and bigger as this match progresses. It's a straight shootout now. Whoever wins this set will win the match. As Joao goes up 30-15 after that serve down the tee and then a +1 forehand. But Tabilo dealt with those fairly well. But the forehand cross-court angle there that Fonseca was able to produce was sensational. That slow start that Joao had is where that's really cost him. Otherwise, he may well have won this match already. Tabilo raced into a 4-1 lead in that first set and never really looked back from there. It's a wonderful forehand winner there from Fonseca to bring up 40-15. 2 game points now for the Carioca. Carioca is somebody from Rio de Janeiro. (40-15). Ace, hold, 1-all. Lovely hold there for Joao Fonseca. Again, a really good angle on that serve as we hit the 1 hour and 30 minute mark. 1 game all in this deciding set. Remember, the first to get 6 games will win the set and therefore the match. But of course, you have to win by 2 clear games because you can see 1 set all, 1 game all. This match could not be closer at this stage. Okay, Tabilo here serving into the net on the first serve. So a second serve here for Joao Fonseca to look at. Forehand return is too big. 15 love, Tabilo. Does go out wide. It's a lovely +1 forehand. 30 love for Tabilo. Joshua here thinks that Fonseca's going to win now. Saying he looks strong. Mask Mug still thinks Tabilo. Okay, forehand here from Alejandro into the forehand of Fonseca. Tabilo comes into the net, but Fonseca should get to this one, but he doesn't put it away for a winner. And Tabilo, 40 love on the verge of a 2-1 lead. Okay, what I want you to do in the live chat right now is simply write F for Fonseca or T for Tabilo. Who do you think is going to win? Just simply write in the live chat right now, F or T. Write the letter, click return, and that's who you think will win the match from here. Click it in the live chat right now. F or T, F or T. F for Fonseca, T for Tabilo. Ungarian going for Fonseca. Mask Mug going for Tabilo. Larry going for Fonseca. Schubert going for Tabilo. Brojo is going for Tabilo because he's getting him a new car. Joshua going for Fonseca. Some laughs there from Shubambor. Just hit F or T as to who you think is winning this encounter right now. Just who do you think's winning, F or T? The Heather Grosh is going for F, Fonseca. The Heather Grosh 5044. Please do make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, click subscribe. Same for you, AGF Clan. Can you please hit subscribe on our YouTube channel? If you win some money on this match, by the way, feel free to send us a super chat to celebrate your win. Remember, F or T, we've got a change of ends right now with Tabilo leading 2-1 in this deciding set. Where is the edge right now? Rolando going for Fonseca. Rolando, if you haven't already done so, please do hit subscribe. Also, people, don't forget to hit that notification bell, and then you will be aware as soon as we go live on each occasion. We have many more of these watch-alongs, not just throughout this week, but across the entire tennis year. Okay, Fonseca 1-2. Serves into the backhand of Tabilo. Forehand there from Fonseca into the forehand of Tabilo. Backhand from Fonseca cross court. Fonseca now going cross court again into the Tabilo forehand. Fonseca up the line into the Tabilo backhand now. Now he's going cross court again into the Tabilo forehand. This is turning into a bit of an epic rally, this. But it's Tabilo who blinks first. Backhand into the net. 15 love. Joao Fonseca. Whew. It's really difficult to know which way this match is going from here. If you have Instagram as well, make sure you give us a follow there at Talking Tennis TT. Okay, Fonseca here 7, 15 love. Another first serve. Tabilo is teasing you, 15 all. After Fonseca misses that forehand. It's a great lob from Tabilo there to get it to 30-15. Okay, so 30-15. Where are you going to go with this serve? 15-30. So big moment here. We might have some break points coming up for Tabilo. Second serve. Forehand return. It's really meaty. This is tough. This is tough for Joao. Backhand for Joao. Now on the forehand, which he loves. But Tabilo deals with it. Drop shot from him, but is that going to be a lob? It's going to land in. It's another incredible lob from Tabilo. For 15-40, 2 break points for Alejandro Tabilo. Woo! Two break points for Alejandro Tabilo. Serves out wide. Now on the forehand of Joao. Forehand again for Joao. Forehand again, but now it's on the forehand of Tabilo. But he's gone long. 30-40. Just a bit anxious there from Tabilo as he saw the chance to go for it, but didn't take it. So 30-40. Okay. Second break point here. 30-40. Forehand return. Forehand from Joao is huge, and he screams with delight as he gets to deuce. Woo. Big relief there for Joao. Much to the delight of the Brazilian fans in the crowd. Okay, deuce. First serve here for João Fonseca. Out wide. Forehand from Fonseca into the forehand of Tabilo. Forehand from Fonseca is big. This is going to land in a smash for Fonseca, which is not easy. Now he's got a drive volley. Now he comes into the net. And he nets it. Somehow Tabilo wins that point. That is phenomenal from Tabilo. And he's got another break point. It's his third break point of this game. Wasn't able to take it on the previous two. Can he take it? Is it going to be third time lucky for Alejandro Tabilo? Okay, where are you going to go with this serve? Second serve for Tabilo to look at. Forehand return is missed. So we're back to deuce. Deuce. Okay. Now Fonseca serving. Forehand here for Joao. Really big. And he wins the point. He now has a game point for 2-all. Here at the Argentina Open. Game point for Fonseca. He saved 3 break points in this set. Okay, where are you going to go with this first serve? It's landed in. We're into the rally. Tabilo on the run. Fonseca on the run. Tabilo with the forehand. Backhand now from Fonseca is pretty big. Can he put this smash away, Joao? All the time in the world. He's missed it. Deuce. How does he miss that? Tabilo really pleased with that. Let it bounce. Indeed, what a game. Okay, we're into the rally here at deuce. Forehand from Tabilo. Forehand from Fonseca. Goes into the net. Break point. Alejandro Tabilo. So, break point number 4 for Alejandro Tabilo. Fonseca here serving. Where are you going to go with this serve? You are going into the net. So a second serve for Tabilo to look at. On break point number 4. Forehand return. Backhand from Fonseca. Oh, he's got it again. He saved the break point. Deuce. Well, people. If you're just tuning in, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. Okay, deuce. Where are you going to go with this serve? Into the net. Second serve here for Tabilo to look at. Return. Forehand from Fonseca's pretty big. Comes into the net. Can he put the volley away? No, he can't. Now he's got another smash. Not easy. Still very much in this rally. Now on the backhand up the line. Forehand from Fonseca is big, but Tabilo defends. Now Fonseca comes into the net. Can he put the volley away? Yes, he can. Huge delight for both Fonseca and his fans as he brings up a game point to go to 2-2. This game, by the way, is going on forever and ever and ever. We've had 4 break points for Tabilo come and go. Good net coverage there from Joao. Okay, Joao to serve. Where are you going to go with this serve? Forehand return. Forehand from Fonseca. He's missed it. Deuce. Huh. The game that never ends. Into the net. So many times in this game, Fonseca's had chances that he's dumping in the net. Okay. Fonseca here serving. Out wide. Backhand return. Forehand from Fonseca. Backhand again from Tabilo. Now it's on the backhand of Fonseca and he goes into the net and it's going to be another break point for Alejandro Tabilo. That's his 5th break point of this game. This game is just going on and on and on. The song that never ends, suggests Joshua. Indeed. Let's go Tabilo, says Ryan Travis 8300. Travis, Ryan Travis, can you please hit the like button? And if you haven't already done so, click subscribe. Okay. Second serve here on break point for Tabilo to look at. Is this going to be his moment? Another break point for him. Into the rally. Forehand now. From Fonseca. Huge forehand again from Joao. But he's not won the point yet. Really good defending from Tabilo. Now it's on the backhand of Joao. And he's missed. Tabilo gets the break and leads the way 3-1. So, first blood in this deciding set for Alejandro Tabilo. He is up 3-1 on the defending champion. Now he's got the break. Can he consolidate that break and put some distance between him and Joao? Wow. The match that keeps on giving. 1 minute you think it's going one way, then it goes the next. Right now, Tabilo in charge. 3-1, he leads in the deciding set. Love 15, though. Like I say, every time you think there's a decisive swing, it swings again. Love 15 after Tabilo goes out. Okay, we're into the rally here on the Tabilo serve. Love 15. Backhand from Fonseca into the forehand of the lefty that is Tabilo. Forehand again from Tabilo. Backhand cross court from Fonseca. Fonseca goes for the drop shot. And it's successful and it's exquisite. Love 30. Okay. Okay, we're into the rally now on this love 30 points. It's a huge moment. Forehand. Now he comes into the net with a backhand. And that's going to go out. So it is love 40. 3 break back points for Joao Fonseca. Came into the net, and this time the lob from Tabilo was long. The Tabilo lob has been a thing today, and it's been a thing of success, but that time it didn't work. Love 40 now. Good serve out wide. Now he's going to come into the net. Tabilo should win the point from here, and does. 15-40. There's a really good serve there from Tabilo. Set him up for that easy point. So 15-40. But 2 more break points to save. 1 down, 2 to go from Alejandro Tabilo's perspective. Okay, where are you going to go with this serve? Down the tee. Into the rally. Forehand here from Tabilo is big and successful. 30-40. 2 break points saved by Alejandro Tabilo thanks to 2 big serves. But maybe the most difficult one of all about to come up. 30-40. What a match this has turned into, by the way. Break point number 3. Alejandro Tabilo. Misses the first serve this time. That's a significant advantage for Joao Fonseca on this second serve. So Tabilo to serve. Lands it in. The forehand return misses. Deuce. That was a relief for Tabilo because that was a very attackable second serve. No obvious signs of fatigue, I would say, marks mug from either player. Not in my opinion. Deuce. Backhand return. Forehand from Tabilo. It's going to miss. So we're going to have another break point for Joao Fonseca. Break point number 4. He had 3 back-to-back, but wasn't able to take any of them. And now he's going to have a 4th opportunity to break the Alejandro Tabilo serve and get this deciding set back on serve. Okay. Break point number 4. Tabilo to serve. Misses the first serve. So again, this feels like an opportunity for Joao Fonseca. Second serve, which obviously not going to be as fast as the first. Backhand return. Forehand from Tabilo goes into the net. Fonseca breaks. We are back on serve. It's 3-2. Still with a mini advantage for Tabilo. But that forehand, he'll be disappointed with going over the high part of the net there. 3-2. Jean, hello. How are you? There we go. Back on serve. This was a hell of a difficult first round for Joao Fonseca to begin his title defense. And don't forget that title win that he had last year did include 3 3-set wins, 2 of which he lost the first set in. This was his run to the title last year. I'm showing it with you on the screen. Straight sets win over Echeverri, followed by a 3-set win over Coria, where he had to come from a set down. A 3-set win over Navoni, where he had to come from a set down. A 3-set win over Leslo Gera, and then a straight sets win in the final against Cerundolo. But that wasn't as easy as it looks, because I think Fonseca was serving for it at least once and couldn't serve it out. Anyway, let's bring us back to the present. The present is this. Tabilo races into a 4-1 lead with Joao barely winning any points in those opening games. However, João Fonseca, down a break in the first set, breaks back, gets it to 4-3, gets to 40-15 at 3-4, but somehow manages to lose a bit of focus perhaps and loses his serve 5-3. Tabilo serves it out to Love 6-3. Tabilo actually served 3 times to Love in that first set, looking pretty comfortable most of the time on serve. Second set, Fonseca strikes back, winning it by 6-3. Tabilo's range going off, but then in this third set, they've exchanged breaks of serve already. Tabilo drawing first blood, but now Fonseca's back on serve, and now they are back on court at 2-3. Okay, so 15 love for João Fonseca. Is the momentum now with the Brazilian? Good to see you in the chat there, Gene. 15 love. João Fonseca. Is he going to crack the top 10 this year? Maybe. Forehand here from João into the backhand of Tabilo, which goes long. That has been the case during sets 2 and 3, that backhand has misfired from Alejandro. And it's 30 love for João Fonseca. Okay. First serve down the tee from João Fonseca is excellent, and we're at 40 love already. A comfortable hold will be just what the Brazilian doctor ordered. 3 game points for 3 all. Okay, where are you going to go with this serve, João? Out wide, another first serve from the Brazilian. We're into the rally. Backhand from Tabilo. That forehand down the line there from Fonseca is going to miss. 40-15. Okay, 2 game points still, though, for João Fonseca. One of them has come and gone. Backhand return. Drop shot here from Fonseca. Tabilo runs it down, but really should lose the point from here and does. I think the drop shot today has largely been pretty successful for João Fonseca. Tabilo maybe not the quickest guy on tour, but plus that deep position on court, and it is 3 all. Make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. 3 all in this deciding set. Okay. Yeah, he saved match points, didn't he, against Navoni last year? Fonseca en route to the title. Okay, second serve here for Tabilo. Forehand runaround return. Backhand into the forehand of Fonseca, changing direction. Now Fonseca on the attack, but he's not able to put that away. In fact, now it's Tabilo turning defense into attack and wins the point by 15 love. So, 15 love. Tabilo here serving. Where are you going to go with this first serve? Down the tee, but you're going to miss. So a second serve for João Fonseca to look at. Tabilo serving. Out wide, backhand return. Forehand from Tabilo. Big forehand from Fonseca, defended by Tabilo really well. And Fonseca comes into the net but can't deal with it. 30 love. Okay. Tabilo serving. 30 love. Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. Out wide. Forehand return is going to go long. 40 love. 3 game points for Alejandro Tabilo. Okay, now is the time. Live chat again. I want you to just simply write F if you think Fonseca is winning. T if you think Tabilo is winning. Just simply write the letter and press return now. Everyone, who do you think's winning? F for Fonseca. T for Tabilo. Get in the live chat. Send us in your votes right now. Who's winning? F, Fonseca. T, Tabilo. Vote now and click return in the live chat. Okay, Tabilo is serving at 40 love. Out wide, but it's a run around forehand return. But Tabilo's going to do really well with that. Backhand now into the forehand of Fonseca. Backhand from Tabilo. Oh, look at the pace that these two guys are hitting the ball with. And Fonseca misses. Tabilo holds. Okay, here we go. Look at all these votes now. In the live chat, Fonseca, Tabilo, 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 Fonseca, Fonseca, Fonseca. By the way, Joseph is a member. And as a member, Joseph can watch some exclusive footage. We did some interviews last week on the Challenger Tour. So there are some interviews out there for those of you that are members. If you are not a member, please do become one right now. Just click on the link that's pinned in the live chat. You can become a member from as little as €2 or $2 per month. And you'll be supporting the channel so we can keep bringing you footage like this. Just click on that link in the live chat. And you can also watch extra footage and you can send in emojis in the live chat. And those emojis include Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz, Alex Ayala, Iga Swiatek, and many other players from the tennis tours. So, either you're not a member and you can become a member. Just click on that link. Or maybe you're a member, but your membership has run out and you want to renew it so you can watch some of those interviews we did last week on the Challenger Tour. And there'll be plenty more videos for members only to come. Okay. Joao Fonseca here serving 3-4 in this deciding set. I think it's new balls as well, so a mini advantage here for Joao as he serves at this juncture. Forehand from Joao is pretty big. Comes into the net, puts the volley away. That's nice from Joao, 15 love. Those of you just tuning in, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. Somebody, can you write to me in the live chat? How many likes have we got on YouTube? Okay, 15 love here for Joao Fonseca. 9:30 local time in Buenos Aires right now. Forehand from Joao. Misses the forehand, 15 all. Okay. This is a big point. This is a big point. Joao will be desperate for a first serve with these new balls. Misses the first serve. Second serve for Alejandro Tabilo to look at. Big second serve. Forehand from Joao. Forehand from Tabilo is missed. 30-15. %70 of you watching right now, roughly, are not subscribers. Please do hit that subscribe button and watch that number tick over. Okay, Fonseca is serving at 30-15. Clips the net, lands in. Another first serve for Joao Fonseca. As the Brazilian clings on to his title. Okay. Where are you going to go with this serve? Lands in. Unreturned serve. 40-15. 3-4. 40-15. Ace down the tee and he holds for 4-all. You'd think that Fonseca can draw on that experience of last year with those tight three-setters he had. I'm leaning Fonseca right now. Let's see. 4-all. Tabilo to serve. One misstep from either player right now will almost certainly prove costly. Tabilo to serve. 4-all. Down the tee, ace. 15 love for Alejandro Tabilo. Serving first, of course, in this deciding set. A mini advantage for the Chilean. Tense moments now. Fonseca misses the return. 30 love. That was a gift for Alejandro Tabilo. Shall be a little bit disappointed there with that return. $30 love, Alejandro Tabilo. Good first serve there from Tabilo. Comes into the net to the attack and he puts it away for 40 love. 3 game points for Alejandro Tabilo to really pile the pressure on Joao Fonseca. If he was to win one of these next 3 points, it would mean that Fonseca will be serving to stay in the match, which will be an incredible amount of pressure on the young Brazilian's shoulders. 40 love here. I just wonder if the pressure of being the reigning champion has weighed Joao down a little bit. We have seen Joao affected by that kind of pressure like we see in Rio. Not as the reigning champion, but obviously the home favourite. 40 love. Tabilo here serving. Where are you going to go with this serve, Alejandro? Out wide. Now it's a forehand for Tabilo. Should win the point from here and does. So Alejandro Tabilo holds for 5-4. And now, huge pressure on Joao Fonseca, the reigning champion. 4-5. The Brazilian, when they return to the court, Joao will be serving to stay in the match. Every single point, every single shot right now feels huge. A break of serve here for Alejandro Tabilo, and he wins the match, and he's through to the next round. And Joao Fonseca, the reigning champion, will be going home to Rio, where his home tournament will be next week. But that's not happened yet. He has been broken already once in this set, but he got the break back immediately. Now, if he gets broken here, he's out and on his way home. And yet here we are, 4-5. When they return to the court, Fonseca will be serving. Some anxious looks on some of those faces of players and the people in the crowd. Little warm applause from his coach there, Fonseca's coach. A t-shirt there with Diego Maradona on it. I'm guessing that's an Argentinian in the crowd. Okay, here we go. Tense moments. Can Fonseca hold both his nerve and his serve? Gets the first serve in. That's pretty important. Tabilo doesn't make the return, so it's 15-love. $15-love for Joao Fonseca. No signs of that back injury we saw during the Aussie swing. That's one piece of good news for the Brazilian. 15-love. Gets another first serve in. But he dumps that backhand into the net. That was a tight, nervous, anxious backhand from Joao Fonseca. 15-all. Okay, we're into the rally here. Fonseca up in this rally on his serve. Cannot put that forehand away. It's got a really difficult smash. We're still in the rally here. Drop shot. Tabilo comes into the net. And Tabilo wins the point. 15-30. Okay. In this round of 16 clash, between Joao Fonseca and Alejandro Tabilo, the winner will be playing Thomas Martin Echeverri in the next round. The Argentinian. Okay, Joao Fonseca hits serving, 15-30. Run around forehand return into the net from Tabilo, 30-all. Thank you for the latest person who just hit subscribe. 103 miles an hour, that second serve from Joao Fonseca. So, huge serve there from Fonseca, brings up game point at 40-30. Well. And Fonseca holds both his nerve and his serve. It is 5 games all. This match is going to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Really important for Joao to get those first serves in there. But also that forehand, by the way, was electric off that last serve. Okay, 5 games all, 2 hours, 10 minutes on the clock. Now the pressure is over to you, Alejandro Tabilo, albeit you're not serving to stay in the match, but still, as I said before, one misstep here could be costly for either player. They will now play to the first of 7, Stephanie Black, 8-3-1-1. Tabilo wins the first point on his serve for 15-love. Okay. I think most of the crowd are supporting Joao Fonseca. Unusual because, of course, we're in Argentina and the rivalry between Argentina and Brazil is fierce. But there is a healthy Brazilian contingent in the crowd. Second serve here for Fonseca to look at. Forehand into the net from Tabilo. That was a nervous forehand from him. 15-all. Oh man, this is crazy, says Jean. Let's go, says Ryan. So yeah, Stephanie Black, regarding your question, it's the first now to win 7 games because they couldn't decide it to 6 because you've got to win by 2 clear games. Misses the first serve, does Tabilo here at 15 all. Every single little advantage here is massive right now. Wonderful forehand return from Joao Fonseca. He's loving that, 15-30. Those of you just tuning in, please do hit that like button. And if you haven't done so already, hit subscribe. And you will see that number just below me tick over. Okay, Tabilo here 7, 15-30. Wonderful serve down the tee from Alejandro. Cool as a cucumber. 30 all. Okay. Tabilo here serving for his life almost. Excellent first serve there. An excellent forehand plus 1, 40-30. Okay. Game point, Alejandro Tabilo. 5 all, 40-30. If he wins this next point, he's guaranteed himself at least a tiebreak. He's going to win this point. Surely he's going to win this point. Yes, he does. And he runs towards his chair in delight. So, 6-5, Alejandro Tabilo. Once again, when they return to the court, Joao Fonseca will be walking that tightrope of knowing that he's serving to stay in the match. Are we going to a tiebreak, people, though? Let me know in the live chat. Do you think we're going to a tiebreak or not? Just say Tabilo win or tiebreak if you think we're going to a tiebreak. Joao was pretty good under the pressure of the previous game. But 5-6. 2.5 hours now, this match. It's really difficult to know which way it's going to go. I mean, right now, Tabilo is obviously a slight favourite. He's got that slight advantage, and he's piled the pressure once again on Joao Fonseca. A few nervous faces there, presumably Brazilians or presumably Joao Fonseca fans, anxiously looking on as their man tries to defend his title. But is he going out at the first hurdle? Tabilo's in doubles action as well. Anyway, okay. Players return to the court. Fonseca receives the balls. This time, of course, they're not new balls for Joao to serve. 5-6. Fonseca serving. Down the tee. Forehand return. Forehand from Fonseca into the forehand of Tabilo. Forehand from Fonseca again into the forehand of Tabilo. Now it's on the backhand of... but that's going to land out. 15 love. No love, 15. Fonseca missed. Love 15, ladies and gentlemen. So, Tabilo right now is inching towards victory. 3 points away. Fonseca to serve. Where are you going to go with this serve? Into the net. Another mini advantage for the Chilean. On return. Second serve. Love 15. Ooh, nearly a double fault. Yeah, it does make a bit of a difference if they're new balls because they're a bit quicker and it helps the server. Forehand return. Backhand from Fonseca. It was a really good return, by the way. Forehand from Fonseca up the line. Now on the backhand of Joao into the backhand of... Oh, but he's missed that forehand, Joao Fonseca. It's love 30, ladies and gentlemen. Love 30, meaning Tabilo is 2 points away from the win. The pressure of serving second in this second set, meaning on 2 separate occasions, Joao has had to serve to stay in the match. We are currently in that second stage. Gets the first serve in, and the return is going to land out, 15-30. Not over yet. Indeed, Gene. Not over yet. Not at all. 15-30. First serve lands into the net. Second serve. Nice kick there on that second serve. Lovely forehand there from Joao Fonseca. And that's going to land out from Tabilo. And it's 30 all. The lefty, though, combination that Tabilo offers has proved a problem today for Fonseca as he's tried to hit through Alejandro, and he's really trying to hit through because of that forehand, right-handed forehand into the left-handed forehand as you go cross-court with, say, some of those inside-out shots. Gets the first serve in, but it's a really good return from Tabilo. And the backhand is super tight from Joao Fonseca. 30-40. We have a match point now for Alejandro Tabilo here at the Argentina Open in Buenos Aires. Match point, Alejandro Tabilo. Fonseca desperate for a first serve here. Misses the first serve. Second serve. Do not double fault. Lands in. We're into the rally. Forehand from Fonseca is pretty big. That's going to land out from Tabilo, and it's deuce. Look at that anxiety from the family of Joao Fonseca. The backhand defensive shot from Tabilo. He got his racket on it, and it just floated. It seemed to take an age before it dropped. And when it did drop, it dropped out. Deuce. Fonseca misses the first serve again. So a second serve here at deuce. Backhand return. Forehand from Fonseca. Lands in. Now Fonseca on the attack. Comes into the net. Wonderful passing shot from Alejandro Tabilo. Sensation. Oh, he's missed. I thought he'd made that. Tabilo missed. I was sure that he'd made this. Oh, he's missed it down the line. Well. That was so close. Yeah, he has missed it as well. So a game point for Joao Fonseca. Into the rally on the forehand of Joao. Drop shot Joao is not going to make it. It is a shot that has been extremely effective today, but it wasn't effective there. He didn't execute that, Joao. We are now at deuce. Oh my, indeed, Gene. Oh my, indeed. And Fonseca's dad is very nervous. Tennis, eh? Okay, Fonseca is serving. 5-6 deuce. Out wide. Forehand from Fonseca. Backhand from Tabilo. Forehand from Fonseca into the forehand of Tabilo. Now it's on the backhand of Fonseca. Forehand Tabilo into the backhand of Fonseca. What is that from Fonseca? I don't know. Anyway, we're still in the rally. Now it's on the forehand of Tabilo. Backhand cross court is going to miss from Fonseca. We're going to have another match point. It's a second one for Alejandro Tabilo. Now, the match that keeps on giving. Is this going to be the final point of the match? We're about to find out. Joao Fonseca to serve. 5-6. Match point number 2 for Alejandro Tabilo. Okay, Fonseca to serve. Be desperate to get this first serve in. Gets it in. We're into the rally. Forehand from Fonseca is massive. It's a winner from Joao Fonseca. Look at his father there, screaming with delight. Deuce. The match that just keeps on giving. That forehand was so big. Deuce. Okay. 2 match points saved. That one's definitely saved from Joao. Lands his first serve in down the tee, but we're into the rally. Well returned there from Tabilo. We're into the rally because some good deep shots here from Alejandro. Backhand now from him into the backhand of Tabilo. Forehand from Joao. Has got good depth on it again. Drop shot from Joao Fonseca. Tabilo chases it down. Too good from Alejandro Tabilo. Match point number 3 for Alejandro Tabilo. Is it going to be third time lucky for the Chilean and knock out the number 3 seed and reigning champion in Buenos Aires? Match point number 3, Alejandro Tabilo. Joao Fonseca to serve. Where are you going to go with this first serve? You are going into the net. So it's a second serve on match point for Alejandro Tabilo. First serve lands in. Sorry, second serve lands in. We're into the rally now. Forehand into the backhand of Joao Fonseca. Now on the backhand of Fonseca. He's missed into the net. Alejandro Tabilo points to his head. He can't believe it. He has won and knocked out the reigning champion in Buenos Aires. 6-3, 3-6, 7-5 as they exchange pleasantries at the net. Joao Fonseca will head to Rio for his home tournament much earlier than he'd anticipated. Alejandro Tabilo, take a bow. Story of the match was his flying start in some ways. Raced into a 4-1 lead. He was phenomenal in that first set, especially in those opening exchanges when Fonseca felt flat. However, Fonseca broke back. And at 4-3, or I should say 3-4 on the Fonseca serve, and 40-15, Fonseca was about to gain parity at 4-all. However, a lack of focus from Joao led to him losing 4 points in a row. Tabilo had the advantage again at 5-3, served out that first set. Second set, Joao Fonseca strikes back, winning it 6-3, finding his range as Tabilo lost his. Third set, we saw some excellent range from Tabilo, including some exquisite lobs that gave him the early advantage and the early break. But Joao Fonseca struck back. Then, as it got tighter and tighter and tighter near the end, Fonseca was struggling with that lefty combo. In other words, he's hitting his right-hander cross court straight into the forehand of Tabilo as the left-hander. Tabilo was able to absorb the pace more often than not off the forehand from Joao Fonseca, delivering it back sometimes with interest. We got to 5-6. Joao Fonseca serving as he was clinging to his title by the fingernails. And on the fourth match point, he dumped that shot into the net. Joao Fonseca is done. His title defense in Buenos Aires is over. A lot of points will be lost here. At least next week, he'll have some home comforts at the Rio Open as he seeks to make better progress there than he did last year when he lost in his opening match to Muller. And Tabilo is through. Going to speak some words here in English.
I was very connected with the team. They helped me a lot through it all. A lot of nerves at the end, but I feel like we played a very good game, very smart tactic, and just going to come out swinging, and I just have to be very solid.
Brazil bring the energy. Now you're playing against Echeverry, another home player. You're playing against the crowd. How do you prepare mentally for that?
No, I mean, like I said before, I'm coming from Davis, so it's kind of the same atmosphere. Especially here, I almost felt more energy from the Brazilians than yesterday. So they're very tough, and no, I mean, just happy to be going on, and just gonna try and play my game and do my work.
Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, Thomas Martin Echeverry awaits Alejandro Tabilo in the next round. And kind of surprisingly, these two have never played on the main tour. They have had a couple of matches away from that across qualifiers, challengers, and futures, and that is one match apiece, but not a huge amount to go on. Echeverry, I remember his run last year in Argentina ending in tears as he exited the tournament far earlier than he would have wanted. Echeverry, by the way, earlier on today, came through in a tight three-setter with his compatriot Burruchaga. As you can see here, Echeverry winning that one 7-6, 6-7, 6-4. As I said, last year I felt as though Echeverry was struggling with the pressure of playing at home. Perhaps even more so again today, as I would expect him to beat Burruchaga a little bit more comfortably. The lefty combo today was very difficult for Joao Fonseca. Echeverry is going to have that same difficulty as well against Alejandro Tabilo. And actually, I see Tabilo winning that and progressing further in Argentina. So that is my prediction for Echeverry against Tabilo, which is coming up after Alejandro Tabilo knocked out the reigning champion in Buenos Aires, Joao Fonseca. Fonseca, it seemed like maybe at times wasn't quite able to deal with that expectation, perhaps also just being a bit fresh in terms of this tournament, having not played a match already. Tabilo, of course, had to come through Diaz Acosta in the first round, and he was match ready and helped win that encounter. Thanks for joining me today, and to everybody else, you know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.